I've been exploring Queensland's amazing Fraser Coast. From the rainforests, to the lakes, the wide sandy beaches, the sandy trails on the mainland. I've been gathering memories of some of the most spectacular places on the planet. Experiences that will remain with me forever. Next, I chart a course for the seaside town of Burrum Heads. There's 3 caravan parks and 3 boat ramps. For locals and visitors, Burrum Heads offers a quiet and relaxed life that revolves around the waterfront. And 25 kilometres away is a much bigger community, but one that's also tied closely to the comings and goings on the Great Sandy Straits. Hervey Bay is the gateway town most tourists will travel through on their way to Fraser Island. It boasts some great facilities including boardwalks, coastal sports grounds, and how about this? The Wetside Water Park, run by the council. And it's absolutely free. It's dark by the time I turn off the Maryborough-Kallula Road towards Headley Camp on the Great Sandy Straits. This stretch of dirt is a perfect spot to show off one of my favourite accessories on the Fort Everest. This is normal low beam lights that are standard on the rig. Now, here's Ultravision's Raptor light bar and Nitro driving lights. Wow. With the help of those LEDs, I navigate through a pine forest and then through a wetland jungle before I reach Headley Camp. I can't wait to see this place in the morning.
Get ready for your next 4x4 adventure with the Mr. 4x4 app. Be inspired with films of every major 4x4 destination in Australia and get informed from Australia's most trusted and experienced four-wheel driver. Learn how to four-wheel drive travel safely thanks to a massive library of instructional videos, magazine articles and books at your fingertips. From beginner level to advanced, discover techniques from preparing your vehicle through to how to recover it, including winching, snatching, changing tyres and more. Learn how to drive in different conditions, including mud, sand, snow, rocks and steep terrain, and water crossings. Plus learn delicious and practical recipes to make while on the road. It's everything you need and more to make your next adventure a great one. Start your free trial today.
What an incredible camp I have woken up to. This is Headley Camp, it's on Cowrie Creek, and it just has a different complexion to the wild and woolly camps over there on Fraser Island. And Fraser's really the reason why you get this incredible serenity and amazing campsites over here, because it really does protect and cosset this beautiful stretch of the Great Sandy National Park. The waters here are so clear, filtered by these mangroves around me. But I tell you, you will find some cracking campsites along these waterways.
And the coastline goes on and on. The Great Sandy Strait Marine Park is home to a huge variety of fish and bird life. I've got the billy on and I'm whipping up a few bacon and avocado sangers for the crew. The only thing that would make this morning any better is a brekkie recipe I whipped up earlier. Here it is for you to enjoy.
Well, I'm back in the opulent luxury of the Lotus Off-Grid 23 and we're going to cook up a breakfast meal this morning. We're doing camping breakfast burritos, which are a gorgeous little Mexican thing that you can really cook just about anywhere, in a caravan, over a campfire, wherever you like. Let's hook in, it's dead easy. All right, so the base of this is basically just a jumbo tortilla, and we've already pre-cooked a whole bunch of ingredients here. So we've got some fried up potatoes with a little bit of shallots thrown in there for flavor. We've got some bacon and we've got some scrambled eggs. I don't need to tell you guys how to cook any of that stuff because it is dead simple. Now, we just load her up with a little bit of cheese. Now we just simply fold him up. So always leave that little bit of room at the base there. And then just wrap him up nice and tightly in your foil. You can put this over the coals, camp oven, wherever you like. I'm going to put it in the oven. All we really need to do, because we've got pre-cooked ingredients in there, is to heat it up for about 15 minutes until that tasty cheese melts away. Okay, so let us open up our burrito. Oh, looking good. I can see that cheese has melted very nicely. But to me, that is a pretty awesome breakfast.
The recipe for my brekkie burrito is in an upcoming edition of Pat Callinan's 4x4 Adventures magazine. Now, back to the fabulous Fraser Coast, where my journey is coming to an end. The road from Camp Headley takes me through the Chuan State Forest to the beautiful town of Tinninbar. There are a couple of boat ramps that lead to the wide open sand flats, which seem to vanish into the still water.
It's pretty funny, this four-wheel drive caper. You think you've seen it all, you think you've been there, done that, and then you come back again and you discover an entirely different flavour of an area, and that's what's happened for me this time. Fraser Island has dished it up again. It is that adventure that keeps on giving. Every trip there you have is different. But what's blown me away this time is I've seen some places that I've never seen before, and I've also been lucky enough to experience this Fraser Coast mainland, which is just out of the box. This is the area that a lot of four-wheel drivers might drive past, but I tell you, get into it, roll around in it, and look where you land. Places like this, and places like Wongai Waterholes, Burrum Heads, Tinninbar. Like, this is just a little jewel, a sleepy jewel that is absolutely worth the journey up here. I hope you can make it up here sometime soon. I'm Pat Callinan, and until next time, keep the shiny side up.